Hello everyone, Homogen here. I'm just doing a video about AFK fishing, and this is my secret spot that I've never shared with anybody. I'm sure that there's no veterans out there that have actually done this or actually fished in this area. And I know it's kind of dark here, so you might need your firefly, or if you have your ferry, you can have the morning star. How do I do that again? Ferry. There it is. Alright, so you can see that it is all lightened up now, and I'm in a cave. Now, where exactly am I on the map? And this is going to surprise even veteran players that watch this. Now, if I hit map, yes, we are in Crow's Nest, a safe zone for AFK fishing in Crow's Nest. Now, I realize the fishing has changed quite a bit, and I haven't really fished in a month, and there's a lot of new fish added and everything else. So this is going to be a new thing for me. And of course, now they're saying that you need to go to Land of the Morning Light to cash in your fish if you want the best money. And as you can see, like, it's up here, or in this area, I haven't even done the quest line here, and I haven't done Magnus. So I figure most of you that are watching this video are probably going to be like me, that you haven't done Magnus, and you probably haven't done all this new stuff here in Land of the Morning Light. So I thought that I would just do this video and show you my first time experience. Like you can see, I've done part of it, and I haven't even really done the quest line. I just explored the island because the quest line really didn't interest me. So we are going to be going all the way here, but I'm going to have to show you how to get to where I am. As you can see, I am in the Hall of Heroes. Now, no, that doesn't matter. Now, you can see that right now I am still only using the Creo Sturdy fishing chair. I've been trying to buy a Manos one, but I haven't had any luck yet, and I'm sure nobody else really has. The prices keep going up overnight, so if you do put in a bid for it, or you put it in the market, so I've been trying to buy all three just to get the Manos fishing chair, but I'm probably going to have to make one myself. I was just hoping to avoid that. I don't really want to lose or use up a whole bunch of cron stones and everything else that I might need for something else. But anyways, now it is a bit of a swim to get in here. Now let's go out. Like, we are in the cave in the Crow's Nest. Now, I found this spot probably a year ago. I've never seen anybody else in here. And in fact, in the past year that I was coming here to fish, I think I only ever seen like 3 other people here at Crow's Nest. So anybody that's familiar with Crow's Nest know that the entire island is PvP. So you can be attacked anywhere in the island except for in here for some unknown reason. And as you can see, we're still in the Hall of Heroes, and we're swimming out to where the wharf manager is here. Like I said, like, senior veteran players have probably never even heard of this, seen this. It's just, I like to explore caves. So if I find a cave somewhere in the world, I'll go in there and check. And usually the caves, the fishing in them is just garbage. But in this particular place, especially when you're going for titles, this particular place has so many different types of fish. I never found another place like this on the map. And as you can see, it is a bit of a swim if you swim all the way in. But I'll show you the method that I take to get in. I'm just showing you. You see now, Crow's Nest, and I am no longer in a safe zone. So it's only in the middle of the island, underneath the island. is the only safe zone on this island. So the only purpose for its existence is AFK fishing. Now I know some of you are probably going to be curious, can you get a fishing boat in here? I have no idea because I always bring my sailboat. If you try and bring your fishing boat out here, you have to pass a couple pirate ships. And if they hit you once, you're done. You're sunk. So I wouldn't really advise it. But like I said, I've never seen anybody else up here. Now this has been overnight AFK fishing. And I'm going to have to show you the amount of fish. Okay, so I should be able to, just to show you how many fish I caught. And this was, I think, about 14 hours maybe, or maybe 12. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So 1, 2, 3. So 64 fish in approximately 13, 14 hours. So it's not too bad. And one of the reasons I love coming here, and I mentioned titles before, look at how many striped bonito, smoky chromis, tilefish, striped Goliath groper, smoky, another Goliath, skate, culver, porgy, greater amberjack porgy, striped Goliath, culver, and then I got a white grouper, which is worth 40 million, and which is pretty common to get one of them. Sometimes you'll get 3 of them. Now I heard that there's new fish available, but I haven't seen one of them here yet. Nibbler, Goliath, sea bass, striped, skate. As you can see, like here, sunfish. You can occasionally catch tuna in here, but oh, wait a minute. I know I just seen one. Oh, there it is, the tuna. So you can get tuna. So you can get quite a few different varieties of fish. So I can show you. Oh, not there. Go to my information. Over here to titles. Now I have like thousands of hours AFK fishing around the map. And I'm only at 43.6% for the titles. And I mean like every location that's shared with you, I've probably fished there. And I've had the best luck in this location. Now Crow's Nest, I'm right here at the dock talking to the wharf manager, and I hit M and it just comes up like this. So really, nowadays all you need is a compass, and it's very easy to get to. Like there's a couple of pirate ships on the way through here. Like in the old days, we didn't even have compasses. We would just sail between these 2 islands here, Timbera and Lara. And then you just go up like this, and if you see the runes, you know to stay to the right. And it was easy, but it was also like 3 times as far away back in the old days. So I'm going to be taking my ship and going all the way to the land of the morning light. And here we are. And like I said, I've done some of this island, but they're saying you need to go up into here in order to trade in your fish to get the really good money. Now, before I forget, okay, I'm just going to show you, if you're here at the wharf manager, the quickest way to get in here, like you can see up here, Crow's Nest, like the whole island is 100% PvP. So you can be attacked, which wouldn't be good because I'm not wearing any combat gear. And this is also like when you start upgrading your ship and you need to go to Ravinia, and Ravinia is just up in here. I remember when I started playing this game, the way people talked about it, it was like this was a really scary place. Now, and you can get
Let me have a look.
upgrade ship favor, Ravinia favor 1, Ravina's favor 2. And if you go in here, there's a way of going into a fighting pit, which I've never done because I don't have like end of game gear. So I still haven't finished. Okay, so that's the way back out to the wharf manager. Now what I normally do is you'll see those guys there, and I just run and I jump off of here and I'm down inside the cave. And then we swim from there. Now I have tried all over this cave, but it was a while ago. But my location that I picked was just the best that I could find. And like I said, I fished all over the map. But things might be changing. Like, I don't know, since they've added more prize fish and everything. And this is my first attempt at going to Land of the Morning Light to cash in my fish. I usually just fish here, and then I would take them to Velia. Now, sometimes it would be 150 million. Sometimes it would be 300 million. So if you swim right in here, and it is a bit slow, you're going to see that other people telling you to fish in your ship. Now this is a completely safe space, so you're not going to have to worry about being attacked. Now, so you can see, and if you're coming in here, if you're going to try and fish at this spot, what I always try and do is swim right at this post and go up there. If you try and jump up in the middle, you might end up underneath, and that's a pain in the butt. Okay, now this is the direction I usually face, and you can try all over, and I have. And this is it right here, facing this direction. So now we're going to have to swim back out of here, and we're going to go to the Land of the Morning Light. Now, I have not done the Magnus questline. I'm a skiller, and I remember looking at that Magnus questline and thinking, well, like, what is that, like 100 hours? It probably isn't 100 hours, but it just looked like that. And I can't even remember if it's an end game type of thing. I don't even have the gear to fight my way through that. And I've never asked anybody for help. I see people asking for help to do this, to do that. And I've never joined a guild. I've always tried to do everything myself, which a lot of people say it doesn't make sense. People that solo Black Desert Online, and I soloed RuneScape and other games as well. I've just always liked to know that I've done it all myself. I haven't used guild buffs. I haven't used guild mates to make it easy for me to get through areas. The way I look at it, if you're not strong enough to do an area, do some more grinding, get some better gear, and go back and try to do that quest line again. So this is going to take a little while because we're going to have to sail all the way to the Land of the Morning Light. Like, I don't have the Magnus. So it's 60 something fish, and I can't remember if I said it, but yeah, I think I did. It was like between 150 million and 300 million taking my fish to Velia. So we are going to be doing this, and I'll put some timestamps in so nobody has to watch me going all the way out to Land of the Morning Light on a ship, unless you've never seen it before and you want to get an idea of how far it is. Like, Land of the Morning Light is pretty far. A fishing boat, well, you wouldn't want to try it because you wouldn't make it. The pirates would kill you, or the creatures in the sea out there will kill you. You can be attacked very easily, so you want a ship that's going to move at a pretty good pace. I would recommend at least the upgrade your Furious sailboat. So let's take it out, buy supplies. Now, of course, the huge thing here is being able to, when you have the compass, you can can see that, and we can plot a course all the way. Without a compass, you cannot do that. You have to have a compass so that you can see where you're going. So this is going to be more than a few minutes. I remember when I first started playing this game, and most of the players, well, this was over 3 years ago, most of the players were afraid to come out here. Just that we were going to get attacked. And I have only ever seen, like I said, like 3 other players out here, and only one at a time. Like, I mean, that was 3 separate occasions. And the person didn't come anywhere near me. So probably fearing that I was going to attack them because this place had a bad reputation many years ago. And people were talking about, you know, player killers out here on the water. But I have never once been attacked out here by other players, or anywhere on the sea, or anywhere on the map. Now, I haven't done much fishing around Land of the Morning Light. I've done some. But Land of the Morning Light, if you're fishing out there, then the fish wouldn't be worth very much. So since we have such a variety of fish on us right now, I thought that, well, they're saying that you should go out there, and that is the best place to turn in your fish. And I'm seeing some pretty crazy stuff. The overnight, and they're saying they have like 2 billion, 3 billion, and that's a lot. Now, I forgot to show like my actual gear. Like, I don't have top of the line gear, and I'm only using a sturdy thing. So I'm not probably going to get the value that I think I watched one video, and the guy fished all night, went out here, and he got I think it was like 560 million for his fish. I'm not sure where he was actually fishing. So I'm going to check this out, figuring that most of you watching this video, like I said, probably haven't done Magnus. You probably haven't done the entire Land of the Morning Light. So if you haven't, then you'll see. So like if you look up in like the mini map up here, you can see it's just nothing. Now, you can see though that there is, right there, we got a beast right underneath us there. We got another one over there. So these beasties, they are all over the place. Like, these ones are pretty tame, but as we get further, there's some that will even attack my ship. So, like I said, it is a bit of a journey. If you have an upgraded ship, I remember for new people, they have no idea. But where we're going now, Land of the Morning Light, it was Port Rat. And this is where all the pirates hung out. So all the player killers hung out here. And the first 2-3 times that I ended up out here, that I just went out here without a compass, and I was able to find my way through, which is very difficult. And if you find yourself in it, you can get lost out here because you have no map up top. Remember, I have the compass, so I can navigate. And it will play tricks with your mind out here if you do not have a compass. You think if you just go straight, you're going to hit where you go. But no, you get turned around easily. You think you're going in the same direction, but you're not. You'll never hit it. But like I said, I was lucky a few times. Now, I've done AFK fishing around the map. See, now there's a pirate there. Well, there's someone out here fishing right near a pirate. So, well, they're not afraid, obviously. They know that they're at the right distance. But you rarely see people out here. Now, like I said, I've never been attacked by other players out here on the open water. See, there's another pirate ship there. So there's quite a few pirate ships out here. And, like, they're not even going to come after me unless I get really close to them, because they know they can't take me. So if you're a lower level and you don't have an upgraded ship, they will come after you. The only problem I've had about AFK fishing in open water, there's another pirate ship there, Yeah, like, so on the route out to the land of the morning light, you're going to see lots of pirates. See, like, not even bothering to come after me. Now, like I said, the only problem I've had out here fishing is there was 3 times where I came back, I found myself trapped inside the hull of my ship. When the water gets rough, you'll see that, your character might start going through the floor or whatever. So I've come back 3 times and been stuck inside the hull of my ship. And then there's another pirate ship. So the only way out was for me to hit escape. And if you hit escape and you're out in open water, you would think you would end up on land somewhere, but you do not. It will put you right in the middle of the ocean, and your ship is gone. So I actually had to put in tickets 3 times because my character was just stuck out here floating in the ocean. And I must admit, people at Black Desert Online, I can't remember what dev did it, but they're very understanding. There's, oh, sorry that happened to you, and they will put your character at the nearest place with a wharf, or you can actually suggest in your ticket what wharf to put your character at. And all 3 times it was within a couple of hours. So it's not like some games where you put in a ticket and then you wait days or even a week to hear back from them. But Black Desert Online, these devs are good. Like, anytime that I've actually asked them a question or anything, they respond quickly, which was very, very surprising. Because I know I've put in tickets in other games, and it's like, 3 days later, and you still haven't heard a thing. And they're busy. Okay, you see, there's another pirate ship. So, like, a fishing boat, I would not recommend you try and come out here, because any one of these pirate ships can sink you easily. But you see now, he's just maneuvering, trying to get away from me because he knows that he has no chance. So we're still not there yet, so that you can see, and on a map, so we can see where we are now, because I have a, so we're not too far. I think we're like halfway. Yeah, I think we're about halfway. Okay, where are we? There we are. Another pirate ship coming up here to the right. Look, if you come out here in the Furious Sailboat, or even if you're the improved the Furious Sailboat, they will probably come after you. But I spent months getting to the point where I got my ship up here, and it's still not the top level. There's still more bartering that I have to do to get up to the top level, but I burnt out. I haven't really been playing Black Desert. I've been playing some first-person shooters, which I didn't play in years. I'm playing Delta Force, and a little bit of Arena Breakout, and trying to build my YouTube channel, which so far I only have 2 subscribers in over 4 months, over 1,100 views on my videos. So hopefully this video works out, and if you do find this video helpful, again, like, subscribe, help me build my channel, and let me know, like, do you think I have, like, and I know it's a hidden spot that nobody knows about, that fishing spot, and I imagine a lot of you have already watched other people's videos, and you're fishing here, fishing there, and leave comments and see, like, because I myself have fished all those spots for sure. I've fished around the whole map. I think I have over 17,000 hours in this game, and I'm a skiller, so it's mainly skilling. I haven't finished the quest line. I haven't done any of the end game stuff. I just get in every time I create a new character in Black Desert Online. I keep telling myself I'm going to go through the entire quest line, and I never do. I always get sidetracked, and I start doing, oh, there's another beastie, and that one will even attack me. The 9 shark. The 9 sharks will attack just about anybody. So if you're going to be fishing out here in this water, make sure you're nowhere near those 9 sharks, because you'll probably get killed. if you're AFK. Now I think I've seen some players saying that they've been killed by other players fishing out here. And like, I was killed, I think, 4 times on land AFK fishing. Because if I see a stream, a pond, anything, I will try fishing just so I can try and get more titles. And obviously I only keep the better quality fish. So sometimes I'll just AFK fish. Hours later, I will come back and I have caught no fish. So some places on the map you're not going to get nothing. And I've always tried to find places myself without any help. I enjoy exploring and trying to find things. But I will admit, the guy Evil Do Us Harm has been playing this game for many years and has many great videos. I don't know how many times I've ended up having to watch his videos to figure something out. And I don't know if it's the fact that it's a Korean game or what. Now you can see right here, 3 pirate ships, and we're coming up towards Land of the Morning Light. So again, if you're a lower level and you don't have an upgraded ship, you'll get attacked here. So, and as you can see up here, now I still have tons of rations. Now if you try and come out here and if you're a sailboat that isn't upgraded, I'm not even sure if you'll make it from Crow's Nest to here. What you might have to do, if I hit map, where are we here? Okay. So you might have to go from here over here to Achilles Eye. And again, there's a lot of people that hang out here. They'll do some fishing, which if you fish off the dock here, you're not going to catch nothing. It's a waste of time. I do have a fishing spot near there. You see now, there's more and more and more. There's bigger fishing, or there's bigger pirate ships. There's a lot of them out here in these waters. So, like I said, a fishing boat, 1, it would take forever. 2, you probably won't make it. That these pirates will kill you. I forgot to put my sailing outfit on. I've still got my fishing outfit on. And I do have my +4 silver embroidery trader's clothes. Now one thing I forgot to mention, like, I also got 36 ancient relic crystal shard while fishing. Now you can get anywhere between 30s up, even up into the 50s. Now right now they're only worth, like, I think it was 760 million each, or 760,000. What am I saying? Million? No, that's not million, that's thousand. That's 825,000. Now, those things used to vary, and a lot of the times they would actually go up to like 2 mil each. Like, a lot of people used to consider those ancient relics to be, to be the same as the yellow or gold grade, I think some people call it. So if you consider it that, and then so we'd be up to like 90 something fish, because if you fish Velia Beach, you get very few of them. And I've seen people say that they make, like, over the years, that they make 300 million a night fishing in Velia Beach. And every time I've tried fishing in Velia Beach, like, less than 100 million for sure. I've never broke 100 million fishing Velia Beach. Sometimes it's only been like 50 million fishing all night. And I don't have the top gear. And now look, there's people with crystal presets and all that kind of stuff. I don't have it. I just wanted to show you, if you're like me, you don't have all the top stuff, what it is going to take for you to travel all the way out here to Land of the Morning Light, because you don't have Magnus. And I'm not sure how long I've been recording yet. I didn't check the time. And I'm going to have to put timestamps so you can actually see when I leave Crow's Nest and when I arrive, obviously, at Land of the Morning Light. Now I do have just a cheap mount out here. I've never actually brought a good mount out here and registered it, because I just don't see a point to it. This island isn't very big, the quest line isn't very big, so I just didn't want a mount stuck stranded out here. Unless you can move mounts around nowadays from here to the mainland, which I'm not sure if you can. And maybe if you watch this whole video and you don't click through and miss this whole part, you can tell me if you can move mounts here and back, because I know you could never load a mount on your ship unless you haven't registered it yet, and then you can just put it in your ship. So we are getting pretty close. And I remember when Land of the Morning Light first came out, I didn't do the quest line, I just came out here to explore. And it does look cool. All of like the ancient Chinese or Japanese architecture and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a skiller, so when I came out here, I basically wanted to figure out the gathering. And I came out here and I was disappointed. I was hoping that there was going to be some new gathering items that were going to be that have a lot of value. But unfortunately, there was not a lot out here with a lot of value. Now it's been many months since I've actually been to Land of the Morning Light. So we're going to be going into the unknown. So if you haven't, if you yourself haven't made it out to the part of the island where we're going, you'll be able to see. Now I don't even remember what dock. Okay, so we are here. Disembark.
A fisher's rod is like a salt. 544.
Now let's check in here. I haven't even started making one of those ships. Your first quest to start making one of those ships is you have to go out and kill those big pirate ships. So unless you're up to where I am, which I didn't even show you. So if you're at Carrick, advance. And
just counting the waves hitting the rocks.
No, you can't see it here, but I haven't upgraded it all the way. Now was that it there? Old lady? No, I don't think so. I'm just trying to figure out where my mount was. Not the horse market. That doesn't make sense. Stable's not there. Okay, so I was right the first time. Okay, so we got our course. Now, fishing on the map, or fishing off the dock here, I've never done that. I did back when it was Port Rat, which was kind of dangerous because at Port Rat, anywhere on this island, you could be attacked. So when they did the whole rework and call it Land of the Morning Light, and they did change the island a lot. Now, I just hope my mount is checked in and that I didn't leave it somewhere. Well, I guess I can just buy another cheap mount. It won't really matter.
Cows are totally better. Horses here, horses abroad. What the shell is the difference, Turks?
current mount. Level 8 fine hair. Oh, that's not here. Yeah, that's in Velia. Check in. I don't know, so maybe you can actually remote collect and check in, but I'm not going to do that. Now, shop. Now, where is it? Wagon horse. I don't want a wagon horse. Okay, now am I going crazy? You should be able to buy. There should be an option to buy. I think there was a gray or brown, just regular horse, not a wagon horse. I don't think you can ride a wagon horse. Don't want a donkey. Well, let's see. Porphyria. I don't have anybody here. So, and I do have a cheaper mount here, but I have no idea where I left it. And it would be a different character. And yeah, it's me right here. Oh yeah. It's kind of crazy. I was going to do a walkthrough for the gunslinger, and I thought that I could have 2 season characters because everybody was talking about having 2 season characters. So, you can't do it. You can't have 2 season characters, and that's only level 49. So I'd actually have to play her through, or delete her, and then delete this one and create a new gunslinger. So we're just not going to be able to use a mount, which really sucks. I don't think there's anything up here. Like, I'm not going to be able to click on anything up here, I don't think. Oh wow. Okay, so it's letting me set a path, and we're just going to have to run. So again, this is going to be a longer video than I thought. I thought that I had left a cheap mount there, and I don't have. No, you don't have mounts in your Pearl. I was just thinking I might have had one that I hadn't cashed in yet. And really, those cheap mounts are really not much faster than running anyways. So like I said, I'm going to have to put timestamps in this. And every minute you take to get where you're going, obviously, your fish are expiring. So hopefully we get there without fish expiring too badly. Now, one good thing.
What else can I do? What? I can't go back.
One of the things that you should do always when you are traveling is just go up and say hi to people. So I've been up this way, but like I said, I never said hi to him before. But if you say hi to everybody, and then the map won't be all covered in fog. So again, well, I guess you're finding out, if you don't have a mount out here, how long it's going to take you to actually get where you're going. And like like I said, I have not been out to this part of the island. I do not have combat gear. So if I was to be attacked, as you can see up in the mini map, that it is, again, it is all PvP if people want to attack you. But like I said, on land, I've only been attacked 4 times. And that I was AFK. So somebody actually killed me when I was AFK fishing. Now, the way I look at that was like, what kind of pathetic person would attack someone that's AFK? And they say, well, it's PvP. Well, yeah, it's PvP if people want to do PvP. And the PvP really has died in this game. You see it all the time. People crying that the PvP died in this game. We should be coming up on a town sometime soon. At least I hope I'm going in the right direction. Now, where am I now? Okay, so I'm still not, like, I'm not sure exactly where I need to go in here. So, if you're like me and you haven't done the quest line out here, then it might take some exploring. Which I've never minded doing before, but this is doing a video about fishing, so. I don't know, it's... Go to village. Is there somebody here that I can talk to? Just looking for anybody here that I can talk to so I can put this. Go to village. Well, these are just villagers. They probably don't have anything to say. Okay. No. So, you have some farming here. Radish, rice, and Napa cabbage. Now, I have looked at a map, and it's not... I don't know if I have to go all the way up here. I thought it was around here somewhere. Another village. Now, I don't even know. Can I look up a street? What was the street that I need to go to? Now you can see Yukjo Street. Now this is where I want to go. But okay. So now, I was surprised it let me do that. I didn't think I'd be able to get a heading. So that's good. We just learned that. A lot of the times, like before, like I thought for sure that if you have an undiscovered NPC, you can't click on them until you actually go to that area. So we got a little lucky there. Yeah, I do have, like I said, I have other mounts. I know I have mounts that I haven't registered. I think I actually have a couple of them in my Kelpian bank or storage. I guess I gotta bring one out here if I'm going to continue doing this. Well, let's go and put some people on the map. Yep, I got an empty cup on my map now. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, so a lot of it has opened up. You remember before it stopped about here. So now we're really opening up this part of the map, and we're going to the area where everybody is saying you get the most money for your fish. Now the whole, it was I think a few months ago that they changed all the trading thing, so that you're really supposed to research and figure out what trade managers are paying the most for what fish, because you might not get the most for every fish out here, but all the fish I have should be worth quite a bit out here, because I don't think any of them exist out here. And that's what really you want. You want to take your fish as far as you can. A lot of people, I imagine, we're taking it to Valencia City, which could be a pain. The travel time, but then you've seen the travel time here is quite a bit too. This video I thought was going to be quicker, but not having a mount out here was kind of crazy. I should have registered a half decent mount out here. I have a cheap one, like I said, but I don't know where I left it. I don't have a character out here, so it was stupid of me. I should have checked it in. So we are here.
Recommendations?
But we have to
have a drink. Recommendations?
Okay,
I
yeah,
recommend
that's just your
everything on the
goods.
menu.
Now on the map, I know where I want to go is down this way. But we're going to say hi to people, put them on our map, just in case I decide to do this quest line. It's a lot easier if you already know where these NPCs are. So here's my Central Market dude. Okay, we don't need to meet that guy. Our material vendor. Okay, so the trade manager's over there. We're just going to meet all these people.
And so
I thought I was the fastest in the world, Neil.
I wonder if you can buy a cheap horse here. Or is that only a one-time thing that you can buy a brown or gray horse?
Want some milk?
Yeah, it's not here either, so I don't have just donkeys. So I guess on the island you only have, oh yeah, well you don't get to meet him again. So now I am going to switch to my silver embroidered trader's clothes. Now obviously you want to get as high as you can. If you're upgrading it yourself, getting it to a level 4 isn't all that difficult doing it yourself. But if you try to get to 5, it's just a pain. In this game, it usually costs more than buying it. And you can probably buy a +4, but a +5 you probably won't be able to buy it, because people just don't want to sell that kind of stuff after putting all that time into it. So we got our +4, and I don't have trade artifacts, so I won't be getting any bonus there. And I don't have any of the crystal effects or anything like that. The crystal effects, I probably have not done the quest line. So again, it was going to, how many fish did I say it was? Like 60 something fish? And none of them expired yet, so that's great. Now we haven't met this guy before.
Soul is bustling with soul is I heard
Okay.
that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
Yeah, so this is the dude that everybody's been coming to. Now, the bargain game, I always play the bargain game. Now, I have always used the exact same system when it comes to doing this game. I hit carefully once, I hit boldly, and then I hit carefully. Now you see it was the second try. And this system, like sometimes it's like the game just works against you. And like you can see here, like this fish was only like 1.2 million. And here it is 2.9 million, 2.8, 3.1. So you really are getting a significant jump because each one of these fish was only like 1.2, 1.3, 1 million. So it is a significant jump. Covert over 4 mil. Porgy over 2.7. Bonito 3.5. So if you fish the location that I showed you, like that's almost $4 million for a tile fish. Now this is insane. I think this is like a $30 million fish, or $40 million fish. 138 million for one white grouper, which is insane. Like I cannot believe that. Nibbler, over 3 million. Like I cannot believe this. When I heard people saying that they were making billions of dollars AFK fishing, and like I said, I haven't done this in a month. I burnt myself out. Doing the ship upgrade, it's one thing that I'll warn you about. Even though they've made the bartering system easier, it is still going to take months. If you're a part-time gamer like myself, if you only game 2-3 hours a day, it is going to take months and months and months to upgrade your ship all the way. If you're one of these young people and you game 8 hours a day, well then you're going to do it a lot quicker than someone like me. You know, like 20 years ago, hey, I might spend 12 hours a day gaming. But I don't know what it is. I get bored, I can't concentrate. And I just have enough after 2-3 hours. But again, you know, 3 years playing the same game can get to you. Now, sell all. So it's 354 million, which is more, obviously. Is that 354? Yeah, 354 million. So I've never gotten this much for my fish before. But 350 million isn't that bad considering I don't have all the extra gear. I don't have the trading stuff. I don't have the jewels or whatever now everybody has nowadays. So we're just going to accept that. So like we're not going to do better anywhere else. So 354,444,956 silver. Let's just say yes. So, there you have it. We've traveled all the way out here. And I've watched a couple of videos and they weren't exact. They didn't hit the map so that you didn't know exactly where you are. So you are here, basically, Black Shrine. You are on Yukjo Street. And you remember the travel path. So hopefully the next time I come out here, I'm going to be ending this video here so you don't have to watch me go all the way back. Save you that expense. But yeah, it's like I said, the best I ever did was 300 million at Velia. But I didn't get anywhere near as much fish this time. Like this overnight fishing, I didn't get as much fish. Sometimes you will fill my whole inventory, which I did not do this time. So here it is here. He is trade manager Tsuk. So on Yukjo Street, and again on the map, and you can see how far I traveled to do this. And I only had one of those red grouper fish. And sometimes fishing that spot, you can get up to 3 of them. So you just imagine another 300 on top of what I just had if I had have gotten the other 2. Now, like I said, I'm going to be closing this off now. And this is Hamagan. And if you found this video interesting, and if you want to try my secret fishing spot that nobody else knows about, and try it out and let me know. Even if you're veteran players, try out my spot and see if it stacks up to your new spots. Because like I said, like the fishing has changed. So maybe my fishing spot won't be as good as it used to be. Because I know that I fished around the map and I never caught, like one of the big things for me was how many different fish you can catch in that one spot. Now the surrounding waters around Crow's Nest, you can catch all those same fish, but it is dangerous waters. There is pirate ships, and you know, you might run into player killers. So if you're above level 50, you could die. Or if you do fish on open water, you could find yourself trapped inside your hull like I have 3 times. The water can be totally calm when you start fishing. When you come back, who knows how rough it got. And if it gets to the point where the waves are higher than the ship, you can end up trapped inside the hull of your ship. So hopefully that won't happen to you. And I don't know how often it happens to others. But yeah, if you found this useful, like and subscribe. Help me grow my YouTube channel. I've been working on it for over 4 months now, and I only have 2 subscribers. So I'm not begging, but if you found this useful, help me out, grow my channel. And this is Hamagan, and I'm going to sign off right here. I'm going to stop recording so you don't have to watch me come all the way back. And by the time I upload this, hopefully I will have just the points in the video so that you can jump through if you don't want to watch the whole thing. So again, if you found it useful, like, subscribe. And I have to go out when I get back. I'm probably going to be making one of those Manos fishing chairs. I just didn't want to waste all my memory fragments and cron stones and all that kind of stuff on a fishing chair. And I'm sure a lot of people don't want to do that, which is why hundreds of people are trying to buy it, which is why obviously I can't buy one. So yeah, it'll probably be a few hours and then I'll come back and I'll probably record it so you can see me get the materials and actually make the chair. But again, anyways, it's Hamagan. Like and subscribe, and I'll definitely, once I get the chair made, I'll be doing another video with this same route, with the same place, the same fishing place, with the new chair, and see how much it increases. Alright, I'm signing off. Everyone have a good day. Now I'm just going to minimize this and then stop recording.